Hello. Welcome to the Live Free coaching webinar. Carly and I are super excited to be here and to share with you guys a little bit about what we do as coaches and how you can be a coach too. If you're a new coach, this is super awesome for you as well because there's probably a lot of questions in here that you have right now. So we're super excited to share a little bit of our knowledge with you. We're going to start off with Carly. I'm going to ask you, what made you decide to become a coach?
Well, I actually didn't want to become a coach. I legit told my coach, no, thank you. Like, that's not for me. And the only reason why I did sign up for a coach is because I wanted the discount because I'm Ukrainian and, well, we like discounts and cheaper product and shit like that. So that is the only reason why I signed up to be a coach. And I was loving the stuff myself. And then I decided a little shift in me was like, okay, well, if this has changed my life as much as it has in the past like 3 months, not even 2 months, why not share with everybody else? So then I was like, okay, what is this coaching thing? Can you help me? And that's kind of where I dove into my coaching journey. And I just started running groups alongside my coach. Like, I didn't even have my own. She assisted me with everything, and we kind of dove in from there. I invited my friends, my family, and we all started working out and getting healthier together. And coaching just became this glorious thing in my life. Brittany, why did you become a coach?
Well, obviously, little somebody named Carly invited me for like a year. And I kept saying no because I had all the excuses. But this question, it kind of changes from time to time. But right now, what's resonating with me is that I just remember wanting more of a purpose. And I remember being in a job that I thought was my dream job and just feeling like there was something more out there for me and knowing that I could be doing more and that I just wanted more of a purpose and something that just lights me up and gets me excited about life. Um, I liked my job, it was fun, but it just wasn't like fulfilling me in a way that I needed for myself. So um, for me, it was just needing more for me and something that would just make me feel good. So that's why I decided to become a coach.
Totally. And everybody's reason for signing up to become a coach is going to be different depending at the stage of their life that they're in. So, when you signed up to become a coach, was your spouse like leery on what you were doing? And did he have your support, or did he support you on the journey that you were embarking on?
Um, this might not answer some people's questions because uh, Neil is just, he's always been really supportive of what I do. And when I found this, well, when you asked me to do this, I was excited about it. Like, it just, I just had this fire and I was just so pumped about it. And my energy, my excitement just eluded onto him. And he was like, he just could see that it was bringing me so much joy and happiness. And it was easy for him to support me because what I was showing from it, he had no problem supporting me. So if you are having a hard time with your spouse supporting you, are you showing them what it's doing for you? Are you showing them that it makes you happy, that it brings you joy? Are you showing them that maybe you're making that little bit extra? You're making that kickback for your Shakeology, like you're not paying that $150 a month. Maybe you're not there yet, but um, the support comes from how you show how it makes you feel. So, um, yeah. Um, what were you most nervous about when you started coaching, Carly?
Well, the first thing that I told my coach when I signed up was that I did not want to sell anything and I did not want to be pushy because I absolutely hate those people that are neggy and pushy and those people that come to your door and are like, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. I do not want to be that person. So that's one thing that I told her that I didn't want to do. And that was something that I was super nervous about because I did not want to be that salesy selling person. I just wanted to share this with people because it has changed my life so much. And I just want other people to feel good and happy and healthy just as I do. I did not want to sell it to them. And therefore, I found the money exchange kind of weird, as we all do. Like, we go and buy stuff from the store and we don't think of that as a weird money exchange. But when we're trying to sell something or help someone with something, then we kind of get weird about that money exchange. But if you take out the selling aspect of it and just think of it as, how can I help this person? How can I make an impact on their life? And that's where it kind of shifted for me. Instead of selling to people, I started thinking about as helping people instead. So that's kind of where I shifted and how I overcame those nerves that I did have about this whole business side. So, Brittany, do we need qualifications or certifications to be a coach?
No, we don't. Anyone can be a coach. Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this business is you don't have to have a PhD in health and wellness. You don't have to be a certified trainer or nutrition guru because we have all the tools and everything in our coach office to train you. The trainings are there for you. So you don't actually have to have anything. You just have to want to better yourself, be the best version of yourself, and be willing to um, challenge yourself and have a passion to want to help others. That is all you need.
Yeah, and we have trainers that create the programs for us and RDNs that create the nutrition programs for us. So we don't have to have our schooling in that either, which is nice. Sorry, go ahead.
Um, what's the cost to become a coach?
Ooh, the cost is like dirt cheap. It is ridiculous. Like, if you were to start up your brick and mortar company business, like whatever you want to start up, like $200,000 or more to start up a company kind of like that has a business front, that has all of these other flowing aspects to it, paying rent, paying whatever, all your bills and such, paying your employees. We are just ourselves. Like, we are our own business, and you can see that I am in a bedroom, my youth bedroom, by the walls, and I work from home. And so, signing up to be a coach, if you have already purchased a challenge pack in the past, which most of you may have already done, you're already doing the programs and you're becoming a coach. If you have already done that, the sign up fee is free. It's waived with a challenge pack. If you are just kind of coming into the whole workouts, nutrition, and wanting to become a coach at the same time, that pack is going to, or that coach fee is going to be waived when you get your pack anyways. If you just want to sign up for the business and you already have all the stuff, like you just didn't sign up with a challenge pack to begin with, then you do have to pay a $50 coach fee, or you can purchase something else that will have that coach fee waived. So it's really chump change to run this business. It's like a $50 initial cost. And the other cost that you do have monthly is a $19 coach fee, but that also gives you a 25% discount on every single product. So you still are saving money. And you also have someone that is running your whole business for you. They're doing payroll for you. They're contributing to all your trainings. They're doing all of the backside of stuff. So you don't have to hire anybody to do that kind of stuff. So it is very minimal cost to become a coach and to continue to stay as a coach. So, Brittany, Can you share with us how we earn that income as coaches?
So, basically, when you sell a challenge pack, like Carly was just talking about, that is how you will earn some of your income. You get 25% commission for anything that you sell. So that is part of your income. Once you become an Emerald coach, so that's when you get two working coaches under you. Well, they don't have to be working, they can be discount coaches. Um, and you start helping 3 people a month. You will start gaining cycle bonuses. So you make a little extra income there. Once you start building your kick ass team, then you start building volume and you make money in that way as well. And that's where you'll see more money there too. So there are many different ways that you can make an income through this. It's not just selling. Um, but yeah, I think that covers that. Yeah. Um, how long did it take for you to go full time with this business, Carly?
Well, I still am not completely full time, mostly because this business can be run in very minimal time. And I'm someone who needs to be doing stuff all the time. So I just can't sit around and do nothing for the rest of my day. Like I could work my business 1 to 2 hours in a day and then just sit around all day, or I could go and do other stuff. So I'm still not completely full time. I still do my accounting stuff on the side and do coaching predominantly full time, but I do have other things that are on the side. But I have been doing this business for 4 years, and the income comes in the long term. Like if you're thinking that this is going to be a quick, like get rich quick scheme, it's not. You have to think of it as long term. Like people go to school for 4 years to get a degree to then start working. This is very similar. Like you need to give it time to build yourself up, to gain that momentum, to um, to make it a full-time income. With that said, people have gone full-time in a year. People have gone full-time in 2 years. They've retired as a teacher. They've retired as a pharmacist. They've retired their husbands, but you do have to put in the work. So I would say that it is doable within 2 years max, but you do have to put in the work. If you really want it, you can definitely make it happen. Britt, we provide training. Is there any training provided?
Well, yes, we're actually in like 2 different training groups right now. There's trainings all the time. Like every week there is something that's going on for training. And the cool thing is that you don't have to pay for these trainings. You don't have to pay for these webinars like you would to educate yourself in another career. Like these are like hundreds, thousands of dollars worth of trainings that we get for free. Um, we're running a Emerald Push group next week. Yeah, the trainings are always ongoing and they're always there. So that is something you don't ever have to worry about. There's also in your back office, there's training as well. There's training everywhere. Your upline's upline. Everyone has a training course that you can hop in on.
YouTube, and we have our new coach training starting on the 16th. So if you want in on that, then sign up for that.
What setup resources do I need at home to run my business?
Literally your cellular device, which I can guarantee most of you, if not all of you, have one. And that is it. You just need a phone, some Wi-Fi, or hit up a coffee shop for some Wi-Fi, and that's it. I ran this business while I was working shift work, and I brought it onto my night shifts to work in my breaks. I've traveled with this to Ukraine, to Peru, to Chile, to literally around the world with this business. Literally all you need is a cell phone and your note section or a notepad if you really, I'm pen and paper person, so I take my notepad with me, but you can really just use your phone and that is it. And that's the beauty of it. So, Brittany, I don't have any followers on social media. Can I still do this as a coach? Can I still run this business?
Absolutely, you can, Carly. You can have 50 followers, you could have 500 followers, and you can be just as successful as someone with 5,000 followers. I'm going to use one of my newer coaches as an example because she started out with not having a clue with social media, not even wanting to be a part of social media. And she ended up over exceeding her goals and hitting Success Club and beyond without even being on her social media, because it can be, especially at first, word of mouth and just sharing your excitement. People see that, they feel it, and they want to be a part of it. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. It's all about how you feel about it and how you're giving out that energy, and how you're sharing it. That's how you're going to succeed. The numbers is just there, and it's not going to make or break your success. So no, doesn't matter how many followers you have. What if I have no business experience? Can I still be a good coach?
Of course you can, and that is why we provide this training. When Brittany and I started, these trainings didn't really exist. We hit up YouTube. We provided ourselves with our own training, and neither of us have a business background. The top coaches do not have a business background. This, you just learn as you go, and you continuously add something new, like every single week. Maybe it's whatever, learning how to post on social media, maybe how to post on your stories, maybe how to sign someone up as a customer, then sign someone up as a coach. You don't have to have a huge knowledge base behind this, and you don't have to know about business and taxes and selling stuff and everything else. You do not have to have a business background. That's what the trainings are for, as Brittany mentioned. We provide you with all of those trainings. So there is zero business experience required to become a coach. Brittany, I love all things wellness and Beachbody, but I don't have abs, and I'm not super fit, and I'm not at my goals yet. Can I still be a coach?
You can be the best coach in any body shape size that you are. As long as you are confident in your skin, you are being you and true to you and showing up as you, you can be an amazing coach. It has nothing to do with your size. It has nothing to do with rock and abs. If you have transformation and have transformed into those abs, that is amazing. Share it. But that's not the end all be all goal here. The end all be all goal is how you're feeling inside. And that is what you need to show up with and share. And that's what makes a good coach, is how you are diving into your mindset, your personal development, reading your personal development books that we encourage. That is what is going to make you feel like that badass coach that you are. So, how much time do I need to devote to coaching each day?
Well, if you are a busy mom, if you are a shift worker that has 5 other jobs, if you are whatever you do in your life, if you're a teacher during this crazy time, it is totally up to you how much time you spend on this business. You can spend 15 minutes a day, you can spend an hour a day, you can spend 2 hours a day. you could not do it for one day and you'll still have a business here waiting for you. The more time that you put into this business and the more consistent you are, obviously, the better results you are going to get and see with this business. When I first started, I was working a shift working job, my 2 other accounting jobs, and coaching and dancing 3 nights a week and trying to maintain a boyfriend. And so with that said, I did not have a ton of time. So I worked in pockets of time. I put up a post while I was sitting in the bathroom at work. I sent out 5 invites when the kids went to bed. Backstory, I was working in a group home. So when the kids went to bed, that was my time to quickly send out a couple invites before I had to do the rest of my job and clean up and whatever else. But I worked in pockets of time. I got up a little earlier. I stayed up a little later, whatever you have to do to make it work into your life. But the one thing I do want to say is Beachbody should never be your life. It should allow you to live your life in the fullest possible way that you can. Beachbody has allowed me to do so many things, and even just starting off by 15 minutes a day, putting up a post and sending a couple love notes to people, that can some days just be enough. As long as you're doing it consistently every single day and showing up every single day. How will I know what to do each day? Right.
So we have 4 vital behaviors in our business. And number 1 is fill your cup and do personal development. If you aren't doing that every day, then your business will not succeed. So that is number one. Number 2 is being proof of the product. So drinking your Energize and your Shakeology and loving it and sharing it because it is amazing. 3 is invite. And 4 is celebrating people's achievements and encouraging them every single day. And your tracker. We have trackers. Is that the tracker? Perfect. Yay. Filling out your tracker every day. And that's it. That's all there is to it. What's your favorite perks of being a coach?
Just one. I have so many. First off, the community. That is the utmost reason why I continue to show up and put in the work that I do every single day, is like the friends and family now that I have met doing this business. It is absolutely incredible. We have almost 200 women in our Live Free Wellness community, and that just warms my heart. That is like the biggest joy. If I can leave a legacy in this planet, it's being that light in people's lives and creating a massive community of people that want to get healthy and better their lives. That is probably the utmost biggest perk. And also the freedom of it. I named this community and our team for a reason, and that is being free of financials, free of Beachbody does not claim any income. I'm just going to put in the income disclaimer in there. Beachbody does not claim any income for anybody. You have to put in the hard work and due diligence to earn that income. But the income potential, the freedom of not having the boss, the freedom of traveling, the freedom of just living your life to its fullest potential. We have one life and we are here, and that is pretty freaking magical that we are here on this planet. And for you not to live it in your fullest potential that it is meant to live in is kind of sad. And people, I get that you have to go to work 9 to 5. Some people have to do that, but I want to live it in a fullest potential way that I can. And that to me means traveling. That means spending time with my family on Christmas Day. That means spending time with my future children. That means whatever it is, that is a huge reason why I continue to do what I do. And that's just another perk of becoming a coach. And maybe you don't want to take it full time, maybe you just want to do it part time, but there are those incredible perks along the way. Um, is it true that only people that are successful are the ones that signed up early?
Absolutely not. um, the more you give, the more you get. And the more you fill your cup, the more you're able to give. So um, the more you'll receive and the more you will succeed. So just keep filling up your cup and make sure that your cup is filled before you go out and serve others. Because even myself, I have found that when I am not filling my cup up, I am not able to serve as well as I could otherwise. So that is like number one rule of thumb. And the biggest advice I can give right now in this moment for me to you is fill your cup and you'll succeed. You will absolutely succeed. Um, I'm kind of nervous about what people are going to think. How do I get over this?
Oh, this is a question that I get into my inbox coming from my new coaches that just signed up, coming from veteran coaches, coming from literally anybody, because social media can be a daunting place to be on, especially during this time, negativity, but you create your social media, you create who watches your stuff, you create who you allow to follow. And if you have those negative Nancy's that are like, this girl's posting her swimming selfies, like, who does she think she is? She's not super fit, blah, 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 and talking shit about you, block, delete, welcome to my block party, because you don't need those people in your life. If they are talking crap about you, bye. Peace out, Linda, because that's not, I don't know. I personally don't need any negativity in my life. And if those people want to be negative about me, then that's okay. They can be negative, and that's just them projecting themselves, how they feel about themselves onto you. So, what people think about you and you doing this journey and this business, that's their problem, not yours. It's just truly how you feel and how this has impacted your life and how it has changed. And maybe you haven't had a huge transformation yet, or maybe you're just getting started in this business, or maybe you haven't even started the workout programs and you're just beginning but wondering what people will think about you. Don't worry about it, because that's just them and not you. Just think about how you're going to feel and how this is going to fill your cup and fill your life instead. So just toss those negative Nancy's aside. Is it possible to launch a business while being a super busy person?
Abso-freaking-lutely. It is like the best time to do it when you're busy because it's easier because you can block out those times and you just get in and get out and get it done. And there's no procrastinating. There's no, oh, I'll just do it later because you have all this time. It's actually harder for people that have more time because then they just keep putting it aside. Sorry. Sometimes it is harder to schedule when you have more time. So being busy is like a plus. You're like up here if you're busy. You have a one up because you're going to make the time. If you're going to put the money into being a coach, you're going to put in the time because you obviously are wanting to do this for a reason. So you're not going to waste your money and your time. You're going to do it, right? You're going to block out that time. You're going to give yourself pockets of time, which many coaches do this. It's like you instead of your breaks at work going to sit around and gossip, you actually go and do something productive and that makes you feel good and happy and purposeful. And you'll take that 10 minutes to send out an invite and you'll feel good about it because you just went and changed a life. So yes, it's good when you are busier. How has coaching changed your life?
Oh man, that's a full question. It has changed my life in so many ways. But as I said earlier, the community and just having that purpose and finding my passion about something in life has been huge. Like I always thought I wanted to work with kids. I went to school for 4 years. I got a degree. I did the thing, followed the social norm of doing that. Fine, dandy. My parents paid my way, and well, sorry, mom and dad, but switch gears a little bit. And I'm still, my passion is still for helping people, but just in a different way. I'm just serving people, not necessarily children yet, but serving people in a different way. And maybe I will serve children in a different sense one way in high schools, whatever it is. But for now, I'm serving people in a different way. And I think that coaching has just kind of adapted my views to living its life to its fullest potential. Like I said earlier, I kind of answered this question earlier, I feel, but it has changed my life dramatically and drastically. And I was in a dark place before, and now I just feel like I have light and joy and so much joy to give to other people that I'm just exploding with joy. So I just like to spread it around a little bit. Especially during this time, I feel like everybody needs a little more, and I have that to give to people. And whereas before I would not have been able to do that, we've created an epic community on Facebook, and it's just cool what social media can do these days and the gift that it brings people together. And I've gone on so many trips already. We went to Mexico for a success trip. I took Brittany with me, and we barely even knew each other. We went on a cruise, and I've never been on a cruise before. We were supposed to go on a couple other trips that got canceled due to COVID, but just the traveling aspect, the income aspect, the community aspect, and overall health aspect. I've never been healthier in my life, and this is something pretty powerful that not many people have in their life, and I feel very blessed to have it in mine. So, what traits and qualities make a good coach on your team?
Well, I think this is different for everyone. Everyone's going to be looking for something different, but I think everybody is kind of looking for the same thing in that I'm looking for someone who's just passionate about being their best self, about wanting to better their self, challenge their self, uplift their self, just be their self. My team name is Be You, and I'm looking for people who want to be their self, be you. People who are eager to learn, people who are goal oriented, team players, supportive, excited about challenges. I love when my coaches are excited about challenges. That just like excites me and lights my fire. That's probably my favorite. But yeah, literally just finding people that want to up level their self and be passionate about being their best self. That is the best, because even seeing that is like, yeah, it hits you in the feels. It's a good one. What is your number one piece of advice for a new coach?
Don't hold back, and you don't need to know everything before diving in. You are starting your journey, and share it from day one. People like to see your whole journey and not just your end destination, because as Brittany mentioned earlier, you do not have to be super fit to begin, and this journey is yours. And when you show it from day one and show everybody the whole real, the raw, the you, that's who they're going to relate to. They're not going to relate to that end, like super fit chick that just said that it happened overnight. They're not, like, that's not real, guys. And if you show up every single day on your journey and show that to other people, they're going to get your trust. They're going to start wondering what you're doing, and they are going to start encouraging you, and they're probably going to join you. If you show up every single day from day one, that consistency will produce results in the end. So don't wait to watch all of the YouTube videos. Don't wait to start the 10-day training. Just start now. We will help you sign up a customer if you need. We will be there every step of the way. If you have a question, you can send us a text, you can send us a Facebook message, whatever it is, an email, however you communicate. You can ask us questions every single day. That's what I did when I started. I sent my coach like 15 messages a day, and I'm like, what do I do now? This person wants a dance program. What kind of dance programs are there? Like, just don't wait to know everything to dive in, because you have the tools and you just need to start sharing your journey, because that's the hugest thing. So we thank you all for joining us, listening to this recording, and we appreciate you taking the time to listen to this and listen to us and share our journeys. We are super passionate about this business, obviously, or else we would not be here and we would not be doing this recording. We are in it for life, and I think that is something so beautiful that we have to give, myself and Brittany, is that we're here to support you. We're not going to abandon ship 6 months down the road. We are here and we're in it, and we are here to support you along the way for any questions, for your training, for life. So if you are interested in getting started on your coaching journey now's the time to sign up. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till the next day. Don't wait till a month from now when the time is right, because the time will never be right. You are always going to be busy. You are always going to be doing something, and you're always going to make those excuses to not start on your journey. The time is now, and if you wait for that mind, because our minds are so freaking powerful, if you wait for your mind to flip that switch of putting in the doubts in your mind of like, oh, can I really do this? Am I fit enough? And da da da. Everything that we covered today, if you wait for your mind to start questioning all of those things, then it's going to lead you farther and farther away from you beginning your process as a coach. So I really encourage you to get started today, get started as soon as possible, and just dive into your journey. We are here to help you. We are here to help you succeed. And we do have our 10-day new coach training starting on the 16th. So if you want to dive in now, and we will be here to support you. You can message either of us. You can message your coach that had you listen to this, whoever it is. And we are super excited to welcome you to our team, and we are super excited to help you and watch you succeed and grow as human beings and have the best epic day ever. And we look forward to seeing you and welcoming you onto our team. Bye.